There is, this is an addendum, supplemental, if you will. One of the things I forgot to mention is that there was a mistake in the use of the CNC dice. That is to say, where when you use the CNC dice after a hit has been caused to the mech to roll to see what item has been hit, what category, and remember it's either move, defense, or combat. We were mistakenly making it easier to hit movement than armor and combat. The truth of the matter is that, and the rules are going to have to be updated because of this error, it's much more likely, easier, and desired to have armor hit first. Of course, it makes sense. And the use of the CNC dice when you rolled for a hit location, if you want to call it that, category, we were having movement hit on blue and armor hit on a red, and combat or a weapon hit on a roll of CNC or star on this symbol dice. The truth of the matter is that as it shows on the card here, either move, armor, or combat. Blue hits armor. Red hits movement. And then combat hits a weapon. Now, a lot of attention was paid to the fact, and it is also true even in Hex Command Ancients. What does it mean to have armor? How does that? How do the mechanics work for armor? Generally, in the old days, an item would take damage to the armor all the time, and only until armor was depleted or a special hit was caused. In other words, a critical hit, would something other than armor or defense be affected. In the old ways of Battletech, it was little dots to hit armor, and you would roll to see arm, torso, whatever, and then you would you'd check off a dot. Well, of course, we don't do that. So we've gone to the simplification of just these three categories, and just to reiterate, blue will affect armor, red will affect movement, and the star remains as affecting combat. So just remember that when playing the game, and we'll update the rules, and I'll send out a notice in the forums as well. Now, as I was going to say, people might have the impression that how can anything be injured when when a vehicle is armored? Isn't armor always the first thing that gets hit and the only thing that gets hit until such a point as no armor remains? I just have a very simple answer to that. If that is true, we wouldn't be seeing any knocked out vehicles in like Ukraine or anything like that right now, because where's the armor? So you see, is it okay? You could say, well, the weapons are penetrating the armor. That's not always the case. The weapons, sure, are going to be penetrating the armor, but what happens when they don't penetrate the armor? They actually can cause exterior damage to the vehicle, and insofar as either movement or combat. Combat, by the way, doesn't just mean a weapon is out. It means optics are affected, or it means computers are affected. And system management, it handles everything else other than those three categories. So, in summary, when you roll for a damage location, blue will hit armor, red will take out or cause a move hit, and star will cause a combat hit. So, just making that clear several times, over and over again, until I remember it. Thanks.